Thank you.
Okay.
I'll try and I'll find a way to do it.
Yeah. Okay. So in our previous session, we done the installation method, CI triad, cyber kill chain, like all the informative part. Okay.
Yeah,
Now
yeah.
let's go for the basic commands for the Linux, how we can control the Linux operating system, and what are the basic commands are there.
Okay.
So I have some basic command here. Let's try one to one and how it will be work. So simply I'll
Are you
open.
sharing? Are you sharing your screen, if I may ask?
Yes, yes. The screen is
Because
visible.
okay, I don't know what's going on here because my screen is just saying you lost network connection. Try to reconnect. Shall I join it back again?
Yes, yes, yes. You can just join back again. Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm in now.
Okay. I'll share the screen again. Okay. Now it's visible.
But yeah, it's coming through. Yes, I can see it now.
Okay. Okay. So let's start the basic commands. So right now I just mentioned 33 basic commands. Let's check one by one. Now I will open VirtualBox. Okay, I can do in my host system, but let's see from the scratch. So we'll use VirtualBox as you are using the same. So you can use Kali or Parrot, whatever you need. So I just use the Kali one. The both commands are same. There is no difference between Kali Linux command or Parrot OS command. Okay, both are the Linux and Debian based version. Okay, so what is Debian? Debian basically, which is a package name, as same as in your Android you are using the APK file, in your Windows you are using the exe file, as same as in the Linux we are using .deb file, which is the Debian version. Okay,
Okay.
so let's start. They are showing some error. I'll restart the system. Power off. Okay, Kali root. Now, now here you can see the terminal. Just click this. Now once you click this, you can use Control Shift plus plus to enlarge this, and Control minus to like remaining small. So I'll just enlarge this. Control Shift plus plus. Now you can see in your terminal you have the Kali @ Kali, which means this is your username, and after the @ this is your machine name. And here you can see the curly bracket. This denoted as same as in your Windows you have this PC, so as same as we are right now in a this PC. And this is a dollar signature. So dollar signature, it means you are not a administrative user or you are not a root user. So for root user, whenever you are performing any task, running any tool, installing anything, you need to become a root user first. So the first command is sudo su. This command is used to getting a root access. So whenever you do sudo su, hit enter. Now when you are putting the password, it is not visible due to security issues. You can just enter the password and hit enter. So I will enter the password ROOT. So you can see it is not visible, but when I hit enter, I can log in with the root here. In the root I have this Kali and this hash denoted as a root user, and this is our directory. Now let's see the Linux file system directory. Open in new tab. Wait. Now here you can see each and every time always your directory start with slash, which is your root. Okay, if you go here you can see the slash. In the root directory you have a home directory. In the home directory you have the Kali directory. Okay, so always your directory or a folder start with the slash. Okay, so here you can see this is a tree like structure. So first of all you have slash. In the slash you have many configuration files like boot. Whenever you are booting the system, this file will be taken. Media, whenever you have a hard disk or any media, so this file will be taken. So each and every folders having their own configurations or own methods. In the home, slash home, this is your the main thing. We can see here slash home. In that home you can find your username folder, as same as in Windows. You can go to the C drive, you can go to the user. In the user you can find your name. Then in the any type of folder, in any type of directory and folder, you can get some other folder as well. So this is just a tree like structure. In the tree like structure they always start with the root. Now the next command is ls. ls command is used to list all the files and folder of your current directory. Current directory, it means you are right now in slash home and Kali, so you are in Kali directory. So when I go ls, you can see I will get many files here such as desktop, document, download, hack.txt, music, pictures, public, redhawk, template or videos. So we have a multiple directories and files in the current directory in a Kali. So whenever you are going any directory, if you want to check in that particular directory any files and folders was available or not, you can use the ls. Then another command which is called a cd. So this command is used to enter and exit of any directory. So as of now in Kali I have a desktop. So I want to enter the directory in a desktop. I will use cd space desktop, hit enter, and ls. So when I do the ls, this is empty because in my desktop there is no file was available, but I am in a desktop. Now what if I want to go directly to the slash home slash Kali if I know the directory name? So you can use the full directory name cd slash home. You can just hit the tab button, first two letter ka and tab button, they will be suggest you all the directories and hit enter. You can see I am at the Kali right now. Now another time cd, go to the desktop. Now if I don't want to put a directory because right now I want to go one step back in Kali, so what should I do? cd space dot dot for one step back, hit enter. You can see I am at Kali again. Now let's go again on desktop. Now I want to go back to the root. You can use cd slash, no issues. But if you want to go 3 step back or 2 step back, you can use dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash. If you go dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash dot dot slash multiple times, still you can go in a slash because this is the end. Okay, in slash every directory was started. So root directory is your slash directory. When you go the multiple times dot dot slash, still you are in slash directory because slash directory is your first directory or end of the directory. So I will go again cd home because home is available here. In the home, enter ls. You can see Cyberbugs, Kali, Vinayak, 3 folder I have, so I will use this Kali, cd, enter. I am at Kali. Okay, so ls cd command you can use to enter and exit the folders or a directory. Okay, cd Kali again. Now clear command. clear command is used to clear the terminal screen. Here terminal screen is clear. Now mkdir, rmdir, rmrf. So how you can create a empty file, how you can create a not file directory, how you can delete the empty directory, and how you can delete forcefully each and everything. So let's create a directory mkdir. So directory name I use hacker, hit enter, ls. So you can see directory is created. Now this directory is empty, hacker ls. You can see this is empty. Now I want to delete the empty directory. You can easily use rmdir. So basically I am not using rmdir, I will use rmrf command if any files was present or it is empty. So rmdir is just maybe not useful one, because each and every time we don't have any empty folders. So when I do rmdir and then do ls, you can see hacker file is deleted. Now what if you want to delete a folder which contains some data? So let's create again mkdir hacker, enter this cd hacker. Now hacker is empty. Now I want to create a multiple empty file here, mkdir. So let's say multiple file Mark David Steve. Okay, you just make a space between the names, hit enter, ls. Now hacker is not empty directory, but David, Mark and Steve is a empty directory. So what if you are deleting the hacker using the command rmdir? Let's see, cd space cd space dot dot, one step back, rm/rf hacker, hit enter. Okay, I just got the this command. So when you can see yeah, rmrf
It makes sense, yeah.
yes.
So if the folder has content in it,
yeah,
make the remove directory will not work.
yes.
So you have to use the first. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, correct.
So it's rmdir and so basically rm is a short form of rmdir. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
So if for example, if you write rmdir space dash rf, aka is the same thing.
Not exactly, because
okay, I'm carrying on. I'm listening.
yeah, because see, rmdir basically rmdir is only used to delete the directory, but they cannot delete the file. You can see rmdir hack.txt failed to remove. This is not a directory. Okay.
Yeah, but what I'm saying is if you put okay, it would only for directory only. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, so if you use rmdir if you have aka directory in there with content in it, and then you use rmdir slash space rf, aka directory is the same thing as saying rm dash rf. Is that correct?
Not exactly, because see,
not exactly. Okay.
Yeah, rmdir only for deleting the
directories.
Yeah.
Okay.
But rm is which is called a remove, and rf which is forcefully. Okay. So using rmrf you can delete each and everything if they contain a data, if they don't contain a data. So rmrf is one command to delete the files or directory. Okay. So rm-rf hack.txt, you can see now I can able to delete. Okay, now let's see. I will make a content again, mkdir hacker cd hacker mkdir a space b space c. So now I have three files here, cd space dot rmdir hacker.txt. You can see failed to remove hacker, directory is not empty. Okay, so abc is empty but hacker is not empty because they contain some type of data. Okay, so that's why rmdir only delete the empty folder. So this is just a useless command I think, because I never use this. Okay, still this is in course, so that's why I just like tell you. So basically I'm still using rmrf whenever I want to delete anything, any directory, if they contain data, if they don't contain data, any files or anything else. Only use rmrf, rm space rf. Okay, so this will helps you to delete each and everything. Clear screen again. Now creating a file, then read the file and edit the file. So touch command is used to create any file you want, so such as hack.txt space hack.html. this is, you can make a multiple one between the space and hack.py for Python. You can use a single word as well, but I'm creating the 3 file here. Hit enter, ls. So you can see 3 files are created, but these 3 files are empty. So cat command is used to read the content of the file. So when I use to read, you can see empty, hack.py empty, hack.txt empty. So all 3 files are empty. Now let's edit only one file. So I will remove the 2 files which we don't need now. Delete this. Now we have a 1 file here. So if you want to edit the content of this file, you can use the nano editor, nano nano hack.txt. Hit enter. Now I will use this hello hackers. Now if you yes,
now it makes sense. So when you nano a file, now you are technically using nano right now.
Yes.
In the terminal.
Yes, correct.
In the same way, if you had VS Code, and you use VS Code in the terminal like that,
you can use it, but it's a graphical like it is a graphical way. Okay, like you can use, just like you can see, this is the sublime text, you can use it. But sometimes if you hack someone's system, if you want to check the files someone's system to getting the terminal access, so you don't have any access of the graphical user interface.
Graphical interface, yeah.
So that's why the command
use nano.
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
Sorry for interrupting you there.
Yeah. No issues.
I'll mute now.
Yeah. Now, after you read write the content, so Control X. When you do the Control X, they can ask Y or no. Y for yes and for no. So when I use Y and hit enter. Okay, the command is Control X, then they ask Y or no. Just use Y and hit enter. After that your file is stored. Now cat command.
Can I ask a question?
Yeah.
Maybe and you know what? Don't worry, I'll stop interrupting you. I'll just make my notes, then I'll go and do some research later on. I was going to ask you, instead of using Control X, can you save the file in Nano? Is there a command to save file in Nano?
Like the command to save in Nano, right?
Yeah, to save the text, you save your modification.
Yes. You can see here. I will just use it. Hacker, hello hackers, and hello world. Control X first. Okay. Now you can see, for modify use Y, and for no. If you don't want to edit, you can just hit N, and if you want to edit, you can just hit Y. So I'm hitting Y here. Y. Now you can see file hack.txt was done. Now hit enter simply, and when you hit enter, you are back to your terminal. And when you use cat command, you can see hello world and hello hackers.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, now clear the screen. ls. Now after that, how to copy any files or directories, how to move or rename any files and directories. Now the cp command is used to copy any file, but mv command have multi-purpose use. You can rename the files and directories, or you can move your files and directories using mv. So let's see. So here is my file, and I want to copy this to desktop. So simple, I will put here the file name first, hack.txt space desktop. Okay, Now when I do this, you can see in my desktop hack.txt is created, which is copy. And when I do ls, you can see still hack.txt have in Kali and hack.txt in desktop. So I will remove this in my Kali. Now it's gone, but when I go to the desktop, it is available in the desktop. Now I want to copy this back, or I said I want to move this. I don't want to copy this, or I want to move this to the Kali. So what should I do? mv hack.txt and /home Kali. So you need to learn the directories. Okay, once you learn your directories, then you can easily use the directories folder names. Hit enter. So ls, you can see in desktop it's gone. When I go to the cd space dot dot, one step back, and Kali, I got this. So as an example, I want to move this in another directory. So I know the directory name such as /user share dubbuster. This is just an example. If you want to move any file to any directory, you just need to learn that directory path. So I want to copy this in dubbuster tool. So I will hit enter, ls, not copy, move. So you can see it is gone here. But when I do cd copy paste, hit enter, ls, you can see hack.txt was available. Okay, so you just need to know which directory you have to move. So I will move again to my Kali, /home Kali, hit enter, ls, cd /home Kali, go to the same directory, ls. Now it's available. Okay, now you can use another like purpose of mv to rename this. You can rename extension, you can rename whole file, you can rename any directory as well. mv hack.txt. Now don't put a directory name, so I will use hacked ls. So you can see this is a file. I know they don't have extension, but still you can read it because it's a file. Again mv hack.html, enter, ls. See, this is the HTML file, cat command, enter, you can still read it. Okay, so using the mv, you can change the name of the directory or any type of file as well. Okay, so I will just make it same as .txt, enter, ls. Now it is renamed. Okay, so mv have two purposes. You can move any files, any directories, or you can able to rename any files and any directories. Now next command is date command. I know you can easily check the date from the graphical user interface or time, but still, as same I told you, when you hack someone computer system or accessing the server or any terminal access, for example, your server is in India and you are in UK, US, so whenever you are trying to get the date and times of other country, so these commands will be needed to control the Linux using the terminal. So simply I use the date command, hit enter. So they will show you like Saturday, February, okay, then the date here like 1st Feb, and the timing here, the timing is like mismatched for now, then because it's IST, but in I don't know, EST will be set here, so it is IST. So this is how you can check the dates easily. Okay, after that, how you can adding a non-root user, deleting the user, changing the password, shut down the system, restart the system, who and who am I. Let's see this. Now first of all, let's see who and who am I. Who means currently logged in users, like how many users are logged in your system. So right now I don't have any users and it's not logged in, only Kali is logged in right now, so that's why they are showing Kali, only one user was available. And when you use who am I know you are in root, because this is a graphical user interface. But what if you are accessing any other terminal and you hack some system or anything? So you just need to know in which user you are logged in. So right now I am as a root user. Now let's create a non-root user folder or a file, or you can, sorry, the user. Because
can I ask you a question?
Yes.
So you have, it says Kali there.
Mm-hmm.
On first row you have Kali, and you have TTY7, and then you have PTS slash. What does those mean? Let me ask.
Yeah, so basically TTY is your terminal configuration. Okay, this is the terminal configuration file names, TTY and PTS, just like that. There is a no like any type of any technical use was that. There is this is only for the what are the use you have. Like I am using the connection of my Linux system in graphical user interface way, at which time, so logged in at which time. So they are just using PTS1 for my like session, you can say any type of session you are creating in your system. So that session like config name, and TTY is your terminal config name. For example, I'm open the terminal right now. TTY, you can see here /dev /pts/2. Okay, when I use another terminal, TTY, you can see /dev /pts/3. Okay, so once I use the one terminal /2, this is /3, and when I use TTY here, you can see /1. So this is just a configuration.
So for example, if you now do woo now, it will give you 4 outcomes. Is that correct? So you do who am I again, like you did last time, or you did when you do? Can you just in your terminal now? Can you type who? Let me see what the outcome is.
They are showing the same thing. You can see here.
It's going to show you the same thing. Okay,
yeah,
all right.
Same thing. This is just.
But if you do on the other terminal, it will show you something else.
Yes. Just you can just remember that who is only used to check how many users are logged in your system, right?
Yeah.
So let's create a one user, then I will show you again this command. Okay. So now add user. So for example, in your system or in your system are accessing many other people, so you don't want to access them as a root user or an administrator, so you can create a non-root user. So let's create a non-root user, David. Okay, DEVID, enter. Now they're asking the password. I'm using root, enter, root, enter. Now don't want to fill up such information, just hit enter, Y, enter. Now David is created right now. So still after creation, when I use who, you can see no session was available. But if you want to use the David terminal in your PC, you can access using simple su David, enter. You can see now you are in David terminal, right? And when you do the who, you can see still Kali, because the session is not active, the user is not active, but I can access their terminal. So when I do who am I, they will show you are a David user. Okay, but what if I will switch the user right now? You can just go here and switch user, David root. Now my first user Kali is not killed or not active. Okay, this is not like right. My Kali user is active right now, process is still active. You can see the desktop is completely changed here. So when I go to the terminal, you can see username is David and Kali. So what if I do sudo su? David is not in the root user file or sudo user file. Okay, because they don't have any permission of the sudo user. Now let's go for the who. Now you can see Kali and David was available here. Okay, I will go back, switch user. Now still David process is available. Okay, the all process and all commands you just enter the terminal, it is still available or active. You can see here still my Kali is active here. I just switched the user. So I will must exit this first, and when I do who, Now you can see David is available. It means the user David is accessing your system. Okay, now if you want to change the password of any user, you can use passwd. Okay, let's change the username of David, sorry, the password of David. Kali, enter. Kali, enter. Now you can see password is changed successfully. You can also change your main root user password as well. Okay, you can change your Kali password. So whatever passwords you want to change, you can change easily. Now I want to delete this David user, so I will not delete until they are logged off, because you can see when I do del user David, so you can see user David is currently used by the process, and this is the process ID, and this will be written error code because still David is using the system. Now I can shut down this system to restart this. So you can use IN96 to restart your system and IN90 to shut down your system. So I will use IN96. Now Kali root, go to the terminal, sudo su root. Now del user David, hit enter. Now you can see David is deleted. Now let's see su David, hit enter. User David does not exist, but the David file still exists. When you cd space dot dot ls, you can see the David file still exists here. Okay, so it means user is deleted, but their files and folders are not deleted. So I will just remove this. I have the many user file here. Now I have only Kali. Okay, so this is how you can check the currently logged in user. Okay, using who, current logged in, like which user you are currently logged in who am I. For shut down the system IN96, restart the system IN96, for the shutdown IN90 and restart IN96. Changing the password of any user, you can use passwd. Add the user, create a non-root user, you can use add user, and delete the user if user is not active or in process. Then pwd is also the same thing, which is you can see easily in graphical user interface, like which current directory you are using, but still once you hack the system or access the Linux terminal, you don't know which directory right now. So if I use the pwd, they can show me you are at /home/kali. I know I'm at /home/kali because this is a graphical user interface and well-known terminal. But still, in some cases, whenever you are accessing the terminal, whenever you are hack someone terminal, so they will not providing this type of graphical user interface. You just need to enter the commands. So pwd will helps you to check in which directory you are. Okay, so pwd you can use. Now let's see how to upgrade installation would be done. So apt update are used to update your packages or tools. Apt upgrade, this will use to upgrade your packages, update your tools with operating system. And apt install used to install any tools. In fact, if for installation we have many methods like installing using dpkg. If the tool is available in github, you can use the git clone. Now I will always suggest, whenever you are installing any tool in the Kali Linux, use Google, because I am also using the Google, because I don't know the tool is available in GitHub, the tool is available in dep package, or tool is available in apt install, because we don't know the exact name to installing using the apt install or anything else. So always use the Google. But still I show you all these three methods. So first of all, apt update will be helpful whenever you are doing any config changes or anything, any changes in your Kali. Always use apt update to check your system configuration and your packages are up to date. So they are just trying, and don't stop this control C, otherwise you will get a troubleshooting issues. So you can see they are updating. Okay, so all packages can be upgraded. Now you can use apt upgrade. Also, if you want to use both at the same time, you can use it. So let's use this as a same time. So first of all, update will run again, and upgrade. So you can see here, first they are running the upgrade. Okay, the spelling is wrong, I think. upgrade. Okay, I will use separate this upgrade. Now you can see all the dependencies and all these files need an update, but I'm not doing right now because it will take around maybe 2 GB or 3 GB of space, which will take much time. Yeah, around 2 GB of installation. So I'll just hit N and hit enter for no. Okay, abort, clear the screen again. Now installing any tool using the apt. So first of all, you need to know about the tool name. In the Kali Linux, we have one ability, which it means if you like using any tool which is not installed, so they will automatically suggest you. For example, Uniscan, I don't know it is available or not. Uniscan, hit enter. Yeah, you can see command Uniscan not found, but can be installed with apt installing Uniscan. So the name is perfect, that's why they can ask you to install. This function is not available in parrot. They are just shows that the Uniscan command is not found. Okay, so when I use yes, they can install automatically. Now what if I can use apt install Uniscan? You can see it is easily able to install, because you know the package name, the file name you have to install. So let's wait. Okay, now Uniscan is installed successfully. Okay, this is the web application vulnerability scanner. Now after apt install, if you don't know the name, you can use Google. Always use the Google while installing, but I will show you what are the methods are there. Then next method is dpkg. We have to find if any tool use dep package or not. As an example, we have Sublime Text 3. I want to install Sublime Text 3. So Sublime Text 3 may be installed with a command line, or maybe they can install with Debian package. So I will go with the sublimetext3.com. Go here, download. So in the download, when you go with the Linux repo, so they will show you how to install step by step. Okay, or you can use apt get install as well. First always use apt get update, then you can use apt get install. Okay, but having a command line interface for installation, but you can check whether it is have dep package or not. Here you can see the direct download. In the direct download we have dep package as well as the rpm package, so you need to download rpm in your Kali. So that's why I told you just use a Google always. So first of all, let's see the dep package one. I will download the dep package here. I think I already downloaded 2 files, that's why they are showing 2. So I'm just going to terminal cd download ls. I will remove this. I think duplicate files are available.
Did you just use copy and paste in the terminal?
Yes, just use Control Shift C for copy and Control Shift V for paste. Okay. Otherwise you can just right click and you can also do this, but this is a graphical user interface. So for copy and paste, Control Shift C for copy and Control Shift V for paste. Okay. Now dpkg -i and paste here, hit enter. You can see now package is installed. Now where you can able to use this, so go to your menu here, application, Sublime. Now you can see you can able to use the sublime.txt. Now the third one, which is using the git clone. It means if the tool is available in a GitHub, you can install it. And let's see how many commands are there to running the Python, bash script or PHP or anything. So I will just use 3 now, but there was a many other file availables. So let's remove here my previous files, hack.txt, redhawk. I will install it again right now. So let's install the 3 tools for example. Okay, otherwise we will use it in our further lecture. So redhawk, GitHub, use it. Then GoldenEye, GitHub, you can use this. Then Shellfish, I think this one is maybe not worked right now, but still I am able to install this. Bash file. Okay, now I will git clone using one by one. Git space clone, paste, copy, git clone, paste, enter. Okay, the next, this one, copy, git clone, paste, enter. Now you can see downloaded. Okay, ls. Now 3 files are created, 1, 2 and 3. Now before doing this, let's see the permission management, because executable permission we need to run any tool properly. So let's see first chmod, then we will enter in tool. So basically chmod is used for a permission management. Now I will open my board, give me a minute. Okay, so we have a command which is called a chmod. In chmod we have the 3 things: read, write and execute. Okay, I will make it read, R-E-A-D, read, write, execute. So in this read, write, execute, just learn the numerical values, which is 421. Okay, now in ch mode we have to check first the permission. So I will create one file another time, touch command hack.txt or hack.sh, whatever you need to create, like sh file, any bash file. Now ls space dash l, hit enter. Now you can see hack.sh, we have these three permissions management. I will copy this, go here, paste it, paste. Copy, wait, having some issue maybe. Yeah, now these three permission we have. First permission always for root, second permission always your non-root user, and the third permission is for others. Other means if someone access your terminal using SSH or anything, or you are using the web server. Okay, web server, for example https://xyz.com/abc.html. so if this HTML having the access, it means this is the others, because others can easily access this without any user access of your system. So you cannot directly change the permission of others, you cannot directly change the permission of non-root user. Always you have to start changing the permission from the root. Okay, first the root, then non-root, then others. Now let's see 421, which is your read, write and execute. So right now I want to change the permission of root, because without root I cannot change the permission of non-root or others. So just make it read, write and execute. Okay, this one hack.sh, read, write and execute, ch mode, and read, write and execute, which is 4 plus 2 plus 1, 4, 5, 6, 7, 7 here, 7, hack.txt, hit enter, ls-l. You can see the color is changed because it is executable, as well as you can see read, write and execute. This is for root user. Now root user having the authority to change the permission of normal user or non-root user. So let's say I want only the read one. Okay, I don't want to normal root user to make it executable or write, I just want to make a read. So you can use 74, because this 7 we already done for the root user, and along with this 7 you can use for the non-root user. 74, enter. You can see here read, write and execute for the root user, and only the read, which is your non-root user. Now let's go for the others. As same as other, I want the same permission. Okay, with the read permission, I don't want it to write or execute, so I will use 744, and this is for others. So when I go with the 744, hit enter, then ls-l, enter. You can see read, write and execute for the root, read for the non-root, and another read for the others. Now I will make it 777, like all users and others I want the same permission, 777. Now I can see read, write, execute, read, write, execute, read, write, execute. Okay, So this is how permission can be changed. Okay, now I will go to the tools one by one. See,
Can I ask a question? So if you
yes.
put 764, you have read, write, execute, read, write, and
Yes.
read.
Yeah. Yeah, like for what?
So if you put in 764,
Okay,
you
okay.
have read, write, execute, read, write, and read. Is that correct?
Yes, for the 764, like 7 for read write execute, okay.
Mm-hmm.
For 6, which is read and write, and for the 4, only read.
Just read.
Yeah, that's
Only read.
correct. Yeah. Now, now let's clear the screen. ls, I will delete this for now. rm-rf. Now let's go with the Red Hawk cd Red Hawk ls. Now you can see this tool are created in a PHP. Then you have to run the PHP file. So make it executable first, because whenever you are make it executable, it is properly configured and run within executable. Like whenever you are installing any APK, you can execute the APK. Whenever you are installing any exe, you can execute that exe as same as whenever any files can be run, you need to be executed. So I will use a wildcard. Why? Because php 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 and php, there was a many php was available. I use chmod 77, okay, not for others. Then wildcard php, enter. So what they do, you can see each and every only php file they can make it as a permission. Now you can run this. So for the PHP, you can use the PHP command and run this file, and your tool will be successfully run. This is for PHP. cd space dot dot, go to the shellfish. Now only one sh, two sh was available, so you can use it separate as well. So I'll just make it separate, space between them, hit enter. ls, you can see sh or sh is executable and having permission. Now dot slash, for the sh you can use dot slash, or you can use bash as well. So I can use dot slash shell dot sh. Now you can see you can able to run this tool. Control Z to stop this. cd space dot dot ls. Now I can go with the golden eye ls. Now this is already executable. When I use ls-l, you can see which is already executable. Okay, so you don't need to make a permission here. So for this you can run the Python. Now each and every tool are run in a different Python version. Let's try for Python. Yes, it is easily run. If Python will not work, use Python 2, which is not working because some tools are making in Python 2, Python 1 or Python 3. So Python 3 is working and Python 2 is not working. Okay, so this is how you can just execute the file for PHP, Python and the bash scripting. Okay, clear the screen again. Now after that, lsblk, you can check the media or your hard disk space using the lsblk command. So I will do it in my home host computer. lsblk, hit enter. So you can see I have one hard disk which is SDA 931 GB and having only one partition, and other two partition used for the operating system, okay, like 1 GB or 1 KB. So I only have the one partition 925 GB in your C drive. As same as I have another hard disk which is 476.9 GB, which is around 500 GB of SSD, not hard disk, both are SSD. So 476 SSD I have. In that SSD I have two main partition, 153.9 GB and 332.3 GB, and other partition are taken by the Windows configuration or booting or caches, whatever they have. I don't know about the details. So this is how you can check the partitions of your disk, how many disks are connected using the LSBLK. ifconfig. Using the ifconfig you can check your network configuration. Like if you are connected with the Ethernet, you can see here the MAC address. MAC address was available. This is the physical address. If you are connected, if you are not connected, this is not matters. So only IP address and IPv6 was not showing here. And I am right now connected WLAN 0, which is a wireless. Then IPv4, IPv6 and Ethernet was available here. So you can see the network configuration using the ifconfig. Then ping command. Ping command is basically check if the IP, if the system, if the website is able to communicate with your IP is not. So whenever you are testing any website, whenever you are testing any system in your network, so make sure the ping command is usable and which is easily communicate with your system. So such example, I am using any domain here. So now you can see it is communicable. I'll use Control C, otherwise it will be just going on. Control C to stop this. So they are sending each byte 64 bits from the domain. Like this domain is connected with this IP6. Why they are showing IPv6? This is because issue in my router, many routers showing IPv6. So let's see IPv4. I will use ping 4 to checking the IPv4 here. Control C again. Now you can see from this domain to this IP, ICMP, which is your Internet Control Management Protocol sequence number. Okay, TTL, which is time to travel and how much time it will take to communicate. Okay, and you can see here total 4 packets are transmitted, 4 received, 0 packet loss, and total average of time was showing here. Just this is just for information, not any other use. And when I use the IP address to check whether the system is communicate with my IP, so you can check the same thing, Control Z or Control C, whatever you need to use. Clear. Then htop basically work.
Sorry for interrupting you there. What's the difference between ping 4 and ping?
Yeah, basically why I am using the ping 4, because sometimes whenever you doing the ping command, okay, such as this one, so by default it is possible your router are only hitting the IPv6. Okay, but if you want IPv4, then you need to use a ping 4. So they will gives you the IPv4 address.
Okay, good. All right, thank you.
Then htop basically task manager. Okay, you have a task manager. When you go here, task manager, system monitor, so you have a graphical user interface task manager. This is just look like because I'm using KDE. I'm show you in the virtual box. Task manager, this is the another graphical user interface platform. So you can easily do it by usual like interface. You can just kill it, so your application will be stopped. Okay, now you want to kill some process using command line interface to hack some system or anything, you can use htop command. You can see if you want to kill the process, you can just use F9 to kill the process. Okay, and if you want to search anything else, you can just use F3 to search any application if they are in process, and if you want to kill, you can use F9, and if you want to stop this, you can use F10. Okay, then USB-A, this will show you like how many USB devices are connected with your system. Okay, USB-A are not used here, maybe I will use it. USB-A or maybe Okay, not USB dash A, LSUSB. Yeah, only this one will be found because this is the virtual box I use here, LSUSB. So you can see they are having some internal USB something. Logitech Nano receiver, this is my wireless mouse. Okay, Bradcom Corporation, then Intel wireless AC Bluetooth adapter. I have a Bluetooth adapter. So how many USBs are available, internal and external, both they will be shows. That's it, not a useful rather than. And I will change this ls USB. Then wget command, which is, you can say, the simple to download any file or getting any file, as same as git clone you can do to get any file. So you can use the wget. For example, I only want to download this PNG. You can do it git clone, but somehow this is a GitHub. What if you don't have any GitHub or any other URL, you cannot use git clone, or you want to download this capture.png or any other file, you can just use wget command, hit enter, and your PNG will be installed successfully. Okay, this is used of the wget command. So let's take a break for 10 minutes. Okay, then I will continue for more. Okay,
Sure.
okay, are there?
Yes, I am.
Okay, let's go.
Can I ask a favor, please?
Yes.
I know you've been very accommodating today, and I really appreciate that.
Yeah.
I've just been informed now that the person that's taking us is going to be at 20 past. I don't know if it's okay to finish about 20 minutes before. If that's okay with you?
Like for tomorrow?
No, today.
Yeah, sure.
Tomorrow's fine.
Yeah, sure, no issue.
I think just one second, please.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, please. Yeah. So we could just finish about maybe 20 minutes before our normal finishing time.
Yes, sure. I'm also thinking about the same because we only
Yeah.
have some few commands. Okay, so at that few command we can just start from tomorrow from the new topic. Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Thank you.
Thanks. So let's start. Now this is some commands we can use for our basic information. Now you can use the another command of such as IP space A. This is the same command as ifconfig, like getting you the information of the network in some graphical or some color coded. That's it, there is nothing new here. Then for memory information, if you want some memory information, like let's see, the cat command is used to read the content of the memory information which is stored in proc proc and mem info. So mem info is a file which contain the information of your memory. So basically, like how many space, how many cache your memory will be taken. Okay, like I having total 16 GB of RAM. They are only showing in a KB, not in a GB. So total 16 GB of RAM I have, and how many free GB of RAM you have, and how many GB of RAM content different things, like for caches, buffers, okay, some like page tables, kernel they are using, and some others which I don't know, but they are taking. So you can just check it, how many free RAM you available and how many total RAM you have. Then if you get the more information, let me add this command, 55 cat /proc /MEMINFO, okay, then 50, not 44, 45, okay, 33, 34, 35. Now next 36. Next command is if you want to check the information about the Linux system, you can use many commands. So first you can check the same as your file name version. You can use uname -a, or you can use neoftech ftech. So let's use this first. Copy, paste here, okay, enter this. So okay, wait, this is just Control C, copy, cat, paste, okay, already cat command was there, hit enter. So you can see which Linux version I have. I'm using the Kali Linux, okay, than Debian version I have. So all this information will be available, same as uname -a, uname -a. So in uname -a you can get the Linux name and the name of the account or machine name, which is Abhishek, and the version. So each and everything will be available. And third command, you can check if the tool is available. Let's see, maybe it is not work, or maybe it is work. Yeah, it is not work because some Linux work neo ftech, so no need this. Only 2 command you can use, or only 1 command is sufficient for this. 37. Now after that you can check the uptime of your machine, like how many time it will be have whenever your like machine is on. So you can check here, like how many average time was there, how many users is connected, like we already create a user, delete a user, connected a user, and what was the total uptime here, like I don't know, I think it's around 1.58 hours maybe, okay, just like that. I need to check this, the formation, otherwise it is okay if you don't know about the uptime. That's it, basically this is just like some basic commands are there. Then another one, if you want to communicate with any SSH protocol or access any SSH, you can use SSH, and if you want to access any FTP protocols, you can use FTP. So as an example, I have one domain, sau.edu.in. okay, let's see the IP address first here. I will like let you know in further lecture what is nmap. So just I need to check it, how many protocols is open. So you can see FTP and SSH is open. If I want to communicate with the SSH, so root is my username @ and IP address. So if I know the password, because I think this is the blocked by the firewall, so that's why we are not able to connect with the SSH, okay. Otherwise, once you connect with the SSH, they can ask you for the password, and once you enter the password, you can easily get into this. I will let you know in a further lecture as well how to hack SSH and FTP using brute forcing attack. As same as FTP, you can use FTP IP address, hit enter. Then you can see they are asking the username, so root, hit enter. Now they're asking the password. So I don't know about the password. If you don't know about the password, they will be show you your password is wrong, or you can see login authentication failed, okay. If you having the password, then you can access it. So this is just a 2 command you can use for access your SSH or FTP. That's it, okay. So that's it for the day. There is no anything else command was there. Yeah, in our further lecture you will learn more commands like nmap, msf venom, or many other commands, okay. But this is a basic command you have to use. I will share this, okay, so you can just read it, and or otherwise you can just check our lectures, okay. So I will share you this list, as well as I will share the drive link. So in that drive link your recorded session will be available, okay.
Okay, good. Yeah, quick question before you go, please.
Yes.
So I know I asked this question last time. So you say instead of you Windows, you're using Linux as your OS. Is that correct?
Yes, yes, correct.
Oh, okay. Which Windows are you? Which Linux are you using version?
Basically, I'm using the Kali Linux, but whenever you are installing the Kali Linux, they are ask you to install the KDE or which environment. Okay, same as our VirtualBox as well. Whenever you install this, they will ask you like which desktop environment are you using. Okay, I'll show you some image.
Yeah. So so as well as having Kali as your main OS,
Mm-hmm.
you still have VirtualBox installed as well for other things.
Yes, yes, yes. Like in
Okay,
my
okay.
Kali, I installed the VirtualBox. You can see here, they will ask you
Mm,
like which environment you have to use. So I just use this KDE Plasma. Okay,
mm.
so I just checked in, and XFC and Genome will be unchecked. So you just need to select the desktop environment. So I just use the KDE, and same ISO file you can use, no issues. For the bootable pen drive, you can just make the bootable pen drive
Yeah,
and use
I'm
the
gonna put
K.
that in now. Yeah.
Yeah, you can make it
Okay.
boot. You can make it dual boot as well. Basically, I'm using the Kali Linux in my external hard drive. I'm using the external hard drive right now, and my
Okay.
internal I'm using the Windows because I just love some gamings as well. So I just playing some
Mm.
games on Windows,
Oh,
and
so you have a dual boot. So you run your Kali off an external hard drive, but then you
yes.
off a Windows machine.
Yes, yes, yes. You can also
Okay, yeah,
use.
man.
You can if you don't want to use the external drive, you can also use the dual boot in your main drive as well. Like if you have a 1 TB, so you can make it 500 GB for
Yeah,
Linux and 500.
I've done that in the past, but I think I do have a problem with that. I think that external hard drive option will be better, so that I can always contain have my
Yes. Yeah,
my
secure one. So
separate.
first of
Yeah,
all, if you having the external hard drive, okay, so it's make sure like whenever you are using the Windows, every time you have to hit F12 to like change the Windows, and by default,
yeah, boot, yeah.
yeah. So you can use this one. I will show you the video. I think the video is in Hindi language, but you can see the
Okay,
steps. I'll show you with
okay.
how to install Linux or any OS external drive tech chip. Not dual boot, we need to use in external drive, right? Yeah,
Mm.
this one you can use maybe. No, not this one. I don't get any specific video, I just forgot
No,
the.
that's okay. I can do a quick
Yeah,
search for
okay, okay,
that.
okay, you can search it by
Yeah,
yourself.
I'll check GPT.
Okay,
Final
okay,
question.
yeah.
What's your opinion of DeepSeek?
Basically, my opinion is first of all, you can use VirtualBox for now, okay, and once you're comfortable with the Linux, then you can go for the dual boot. Okay,
Okay, all right, no worries.
yeah,
Okay, all right, thank
okay,
you.
yeah. Have a great day. We can connect tomorrow.
You too. Okay, bye for now. Ciao.